idea that, well, now the widow has spoken. We're not dealing with the widow. We want the CEO and the chairman of Turning Point USA to answer. Okay?
Where's Erika? Just so your name is
She's been tied to orphanages in Eastern Europe, specifically in Romania, through a program called Romanian Angels, since she was a teenager. When she was 17 years old, she founded Romanian Angels as a nonprofit.
This is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy.
So Erika Kirk's in the spotlight once again because of Candace Owens. But this time the allegations are worse than ever. According to Candace, new photos and old connections expose a side of Erika Kirk that nobody was supposed to find out. Footage that proves she was on Epstein's Island. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because Candace has receipts that prove Erika is actually Trump's madam, supplying him with women. Apparently Epstein's the one who put Erika up for the job. But despite all the receipts, Erika's putting her foot down, denying the allegations and painting Candace as a crazy person with a vendetta against her.
This is a mind virus. And so my message to them is to stop.
So it all started with Candace dropping this bombshell tweet. I now can say with full confidence that I believe Charlie Kirk was betrayed by the leadership of Turning Point USA and some of the very people who eulogized him on stage. Yes, I will be naming names and providing evidence for my claims. Now, guess who Candace targeted the next time she sat down on her podcast? Erika Kirk. She called out Erika for giving rehearsed answers during interviews instead of actual information about the investigation into Charlie's passing.
This entire presentation is elite. I'm on CBS stage with pre-prep questions and Barry Weiss, and I obviously have rehearsed this answer because I got these questions ahead of time. I obviously know I'm gonna get asked this because even getting questions ahead to me, preparing answers, feels fake and gay, right?
The wildest part? She called Erika a dumb pageant queen who's so rich and elitist that she thinks people don't have the right to think.
I trust my team. My team is amazing. And my favorite date is April 24th because it's not too hot and it's not too cold and all you need is a light jacket. Like it feels fake. It does, I'm sorry.
And that's not a random insult. Erika actually won Miss Arizona 2012, which she won on her 23rd birthday, and then represented Arizona in Miss USA 2012, but failed to place. Guess who owned the pageant? Donald Trump.
Erika Lane Kirk won Miss Arizona USA in 2012. Don't forget, Donald Trump ran Miss America from 1996 until 2015. Seeing the correlation here?
That's not a coincidence. In fact, the reason Candace brought up Erika's pageant past is that she wanted to highlight the creepy relationship between the two. See, according to Candace, their relationship runs deeper than that. They're not all friends or business partners. She's calling Erika Trump's madame. And she's not wrong because the proof's all there in the clips. Like this one where Trump's all over Erika in front of hundreds of cameras. And this one, where Erika grabs Trump's ass.
What did I just watch?
Where's Erika? Just so your name is
It's clear that these two are closer than what most people would approve of, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to Candace, Erika didn't run into Trump at one of his rallies. Instead, she linked up with him on Epstein Island. Honestly, that explains why Trump and Erika are so close. She refuses to condemn Trump's calls for political violence, which fans found shocking.
Any good faith effort to stop political violence must hold both parties to the same standard and expectation. So in that spirit, will you condemn the violent rhetoric of Donald Trump, the most powerful and influential person on earth?
I appreciate your question. You know my heart. Why would I ever say, yes, go murder people? This is so much deeper than just one. I understand your sentiment, I do. But this is also so much deeper than just one person. This starts at the home, okay? This starts with family.
But after hearing what Candace has to say, it all makes a lot of sense. And here's where things get wilder. According to Candace, Erika actually got into the madam lifestyle thanks to Epstein. She actually drew the connection after she found out that Epstein was at Trump's pageants too. And no, this is not one of Candace's wild theories, because Erika's actually been going out of her way to help some of Epstein's accomplices. Remember Steve Bannon, Donald Trump's former chief strategist? His name got dropped in the latest batch of Epstein's files. There's proof of Bannon strategizing with Epstein while he was working under Trump.
I was reading through the Epstein emails so you do not have to. I found some interesting ties between Bannon and Epstein who were really buddy-buddy. And this is the time when Steve Bannon was heavily connected to Trump's inner circle, including donors and policy influencers. This is not just about Trump's ties to Epstein. This is about political persuasion and corruption at a global scale. Let's go through some of these emails with screenshots. So to give you guys some reference, these emails are happening when Steve Bannon was traveling across Europe with what he called his global populist movement. So he was trying to convince major groups to be right-wing. So this email is talking about these two strategizing together, and he says, populist nationalists first, conservative Christians, Catholic or evangelical next, reverse Alabama. This coalition starts off time's up for the next decade plus. What does this mean?
And guess what Erika did with one of Epstein's closest associates? She made him a headliner at AMFEST.
Shapiro is like a cancer, and that cancer spreads. And mark my word, he will make a move on Turning Point because he's always been envious of Charlie Kirk.
And that's not all. Remember Russell Brand? The comedian and actor charged with serious crimes. Well, guess what? Erika made him a headliner at AmFest too.
We are at AmFest. Merry Christmas to you.
Sure, he didn't have any connections to Epstein, but Steve did. And the fact that Erika welcomed Russell under her wing only proves what kind of men she's willing to work with. In fact, after learning about Erika's orphanage, which was accused of moving young people, some experts believe Erika is the modern-day equivalent of Epstein. She's basically a younger Ghislaine Maxwell with a slightly different grift. TPUSA is and always was a pimp operation to put young flesh in front of old Republicans in a very seedy way. And ex-OnlyFans whore Erika Kirk is the new Epstein, obviously. Why else would she help out Steve Bannon? And how else would she get into this line of work? In fact, Candace believes that this is how Erika got close to Trump in the first place. Some internet detectives actually found proof to back up Candace's statement. Remember Erika's pageant past? Well, after she won that, she started working as a casting director and began operating orphanages in Romania, including Romanian Angels, the same one which was accused of moving young people. These days, Erika works for the Corcoran Group. Now guess who owns the Corcoran Group? Leon Black, the same man who paid Jeffrey Epstein over $158 million for financial advice.
A billionaire by the name of Leon Black. According to one New York Times piece, Leon Black was paying Jeffrey Epstein tens of millions of dollars per year for tax advice. Over the years, it has been uncovered that Leon Black paid Epstein over $150 million.
That's just one person.
Yeah. For what? I guess that depends on who you ask. Leon Black will tell you that it was strictly for tax and estate planning services. I didn't finish college either, so this is not me being snobby, but Epstein is a college dropout felon. Like, what do you mean? There are literal law firms that are built on tax planning for billionaires so that they can get away with paying as little taxes as possible.
That's not a coincidence. And that's why Candace is not the crazy person in this situation. She's drawing real connections and presenting hard evidence. Erika can deny the allegations all she wants, but it doesn't change the fact that she has spent most of her career running with Epstein's men and helping them. The only question is, will the next batch of Epstein files include her name? And if so, what's she going to do then?